And welcome back to ABC-7 Extra Sunday. Our topic, the Sunset Amphitheater in Northeast El Paso. That'll be on the old Cohen Stadium site. It will be built by Venue Holding Corporation. And my guest is Robert Mudd, the Vice President of Construction and Market Expansion for Venue. Mr. Mudd, in your agreement with the city, you have a non-compete clause that says the city of El Paso cannot build a live entertainment venue with more than 4,000 seats within 60 miles of the amphitheater. Now, given that El Paso already has a number of entertainment venues, the Coliseum, the Civic Center Theater, Plaza Theater, Don Haskins Center, Sun Bowl, to name a few, how can you make the Sunset Amphitheater stand out?
Well, we obviously have an exceptional approach to our architecture, which manifests itself in a fantastic experience for the people that choose to come to a show there. At the end of the day, if you look at what we've done in Colorado Springs, which was nominated as the Polestar New Venue of the Year worldwide last year, we are doing things substantially different. You know, in the industry, you'll often hear these amphitheaters called sheds, and that's for good reason. That is not what we're doing. And it's in the finer details that you'll see the difference. Instead of 19-inch seats, all of our seats are 22-inch seats. All of our seats have cup holders. There's a broad range of price points and amenities that can be chosen into. At the end of the day, we've been very selective with the markets that we've chosen. With us having Tulsa, likely soon to have Oklahoma City, under construction in McKinney, Texas, and now El Paso, it provides us a route that can be very efficient at placing talent. And so all of those dynamics together are going to be very positive. I will tell you that when you talk to the folks in the promotions business, El Paso has been a crown jewel for many years in terms of music, both we call it traditional pop country music in the U.S., but also Latino music. That scene is very strong in your part of Texas. And when the promoters look at that, while there have been a lot of successes there, there's not a premium outdoor venue. And so this new venue provides a great outlet for those artists to bring their talents to the area. And the thing that's really important to know is this amphitheater will draw substantially from outside of El Paso. Our experience that as many as 40% of the tickets will come from outside of El Paso, and with the dynamics of being right adjacent to the border, we believe that there'll be a lot of customers coming from the south of the border to come to concerts as well.
But at the same time, there's always been this stigma about El Paso being a secondary concert market. How can you turn that around with this amphitheater?
Well, I would tell you, based on what I'm hearing, I don't know where that stigma comes from. That's not what I'm hearing, to be frank with you, Mark. What I'm hearing is this is a fantastic market. You know, the MSA on the El Paso side is about 1 million people. South of the border, you probably have another 1.5 million to 2 million people. If you draw it out broader, and if you look at the ticket sales and attendance to quality content, it's been exceptional in El Paso. So I would challenge that premise even to start. We think it's a fantastic market that's just been underserved, and what our business plan is to bring a product that is world class, that serves well, and activates and frankly pent up demand for a great product.
Now, one of the concerns that residents living in the area near the amphitheater had early on was what's going to happen with the traffic flow. I mean, this is a big difference from traffic of, say, 9,700 fans from a ball game at Cohen Stadium to what will become, over 12,000 music lovers for the Sunset Amphitheater. Is Venue working with the city to address those concerns?
We're not just working with the city. We have world-class traffic management plans developed, and we will not come to a site unless we know we can drain it in 40 minutes or less. And so this site is uniquely positioned. It's got great ingress and egress. Its location to the pass that goes over to the mountains is very efficient, and we couldn't think of a better place in El Paso for this site to be placed. And so we don't believe there's going to be substantial issues at all. The second piece is, in working with the city, the parking's not all going to be condensed in one location. We're going to have parking somewhat distributed. It's going to be very close by. Most of it's going to be walkable. Some of it will require shuttles. But that distributed parking approach further allows us to load and dissipate the traffic in an efficient way.
But I'm sure that you and the city both are hoping that once the amphitheater is built and other businesses come into the Cohen Entertainment Complex, that concert goers will come early and stay late and take advantage of whatever other facilities may be there.
You should. I mean, the city's vision for that area is compelling to me. It is going to be an entertainment district, and I think what the amphitheater is going to do is it's going to be a catalyst for that entertainment. And you should expect to see hospitality, hotels, restaurants, and other entertainment assets likely come alongside. If you just take a quick snapshot of what's happening in Colorado Springs in and around that amphitheater, that will tell a little bit of the story that you should anticipate there. And so it is going to be a destination place for people that are looking for high quality food, beverage, lodging, and entertainment.
And I know, Bob, that you touched on this earlier in our discussion. You know, we go from these massive Mars-like sandstorms in the spring to triple digits in the summertime, maybe a few chilly days in the fall and the winter. And you're going to have events year-round at the amphitheater. Talk about, you've mentioned the walls, the wind walls, but talk about what other things you're doing when it comes to the comfort of the concert goer.
Well, obviously, from the winter perspective, where the heating elements are going to be a substantial enhancement. From a heat perspective, we are very attuned to strategies to move air. At the end of the day, an outdoor venue is going to be warmer in the summer, particularly in a hot climate. But if you can create the air movement, which we do through the use of large fans mounted to what is a roof and truss system above, and keep the sun off of people, we believe it can be comfortable. With any location, whether you're in Oklahoma with inclement weather, or you're in El Paso with windstorms, we have to monitor that, and we do that with great excellence, so that we, one, keep our customers comfortable, but also keep them safe. So that's a core competency that no matter whether you're in Boston, Massachusetts, Tulsa, Oklahoma, or El Paso, Texas, those are things that always have to be managed effectively in the context of an outdoor amphitheater of this nature.
Now, looking way ahead here, what types of acts do you see coming to the amphitheater, and what would the average ticket price be?
I don't want to speculate on the average ticket price. I mean, you can probably look at adjacent amphitheaters, and it varies broadly. I mean, one of the things, Mark, that we have constructed here is it could be multiple configurations. So we could do a concert that's targeted for 5,000 people, 9,200 people, and 12,500. Gives us a very wide variety of artists that we can program into that amphitheater. You're going to be listening to the folks that are top 10 on your radio in El Paso, and you might also be listening to some of the famous acts of days gone by, the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and everything in between. But having a multi-configuration with the capacity to heat really gives us a great deal of flexibility to bring a broad range of entertainment acts to El Paso.
So when do you expect to break ground again, and when will the amphitheater be finished?
We're hoping to break ground in the September-October timeframe, and we're hoping to have a grand ribbon cutting at the end of 2026.
Robert Mudd, Vice President of Construction and Market Expansion for Venue Holding Corporation. Thank you for the update on the Sunset Amphitheater, and we're looking forward to that project coming to fruition.
Have a great day.
And thanks for coming on ABC-7 Extra Sunday. Thank you for joining us. Next week, a special Be Mindful edition of ABC-7 Extra Sunday will be focusing on the mental health challenges for caregivers of older adults, children or adults with special needs, and caregivers of those suffering from PTSD. I'm Mark Ross. Stay safe, stay strong. I'll see you next Sunday night.